Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Beak here. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but 2 stars, they don't win wars. You may have heard this recently. It's been going around a little bit. A bit of knowledge that's been going around. So what that means is, even at Townhall 10, you are gonna have to get some 3 stars if you want to win the war for your clan. So, if you want a fire strategy, this is one of the best right here. Whenever I see 3 stars, or whenever I'm getting 3-starred, it is by this Archer Queen Queen Walk strategy. Now, I know a lot of you might say, this is tough. It's tough to learn, and yes, it is. But the good news is, Toby here is new to this as well. This is one of the first times Toby's tried this in war, and he does pretty well. Now, this base here is a great one to start out on. It's not maxed. It doesn't have anything maxed, except for 1 Inferno, it looks like. So, a lot of these defenses are going to be a little forgiving. The walls, not so much, but let's see what Toby can do. So the idea here is start on one corner and walk around the outside of the base so you can take out a ton of defenses. He's going to take out the first layer on this whole side of the base. Then, as you can see, he wall breakered in, and he's going to go in to kill that Archer Queen and take out 1 Inferno. That is going to offer him such a massive advantage. I mean, you know, back when Golava attacks were still really popular, this is what you would do. You would go in with 2 golems, take out 1 Inferno, take out the Archer Queen and the Clan Castle, and boom, you were good. You were probably going to get a 3-star. This is a similar thing. So after he takes out the Queen and almost taking out the Inferno, he's going to drop the air troops. And this is pretty simple. This is not a complicated troop drop. He's just dropping them all on this side and on the corner with some haste spells, and they're just going to rush the rest of the base. Pretty simple, right? I guess the first part is really the only complicated part. So notice the Inferno wasn't going down. Toby's Queen was like caught up on a wall, of course, and took her a while. But Toby was patient. He saved that freeze for the second Inferno, which was a great move because he needed it, obviously. That's the max Inferno. He's got to freeze that one. So there, it's down. Inferno down, and everything else is not really going to put up much of a fight. There's one air defense. It's almost going down, and that's going to be it. So really, Toby kept his balloons in a haste spell or a rage spell almost through the whole raid. And that's really why it looks so easy. I think he had 3 haste and 3 rage, something like that. So that means he could speed up his balloons at almost every point. And that made it look really easy. I mean, it did look easy. And you know, he didn't have that many balloons either. I'm used to like 18 to 20 balloons. I think he had more like 15 or 16 here. But if you make the most of those balloons, that's plenty. So let's see what he had. He has 16 balloons total, 3 haste, 3 rage, and 1 freeze. So those, you know, he had 6 spells that could speed up his balloons. And that's awesome. Worked so well. So especially against those not maxed air defenses, made it look easy. So 1 golem there. You'll see versions of this that don't have any golems. They might use just a couple more giants. It's up to you. You know, this is a very customizable strategy. And if you guys want to see more replays of this, I would suggest you look up on YouTube. There's a lot of great videos on this. I'll actually link in the description below one of my friends, Clash with Ash. He did a good tutorial on this, and you can always search for others as well. So the second raid here, guys, we got Toby again. And Toby was pretty fired up at this point. And he's going up against a much higher level base, but with the same strategy. But high level doesn't mean anything if the base has some weaknesses. And when we zoom back out, you are going to see a glaring weakness. Look at this dude's Archer Queen. It is right there. Toby's going to be able to take out that Archer Queen from outside of the walls. So that's going to make it pretty easy for the rest of the raid. Let's see what happens. So I think that Queen's going to step up. Yes, got the attention of the enemy Archer Queen. She starts firing. She starts firing back. And boom, it's a good old Queen fight. And Toby wins. Okay, fun stuff. Good times. So he drops the rage spell. And that's going to allow the king to speed up, the queen to speed up, and the healers to speed up as well. So it's really going to keep that queen at full health while she battles this dragon here. Look at how fast she takes out that dragon and those balloons. Boom, boom, boom. It's already done. That was sick. So, you know, the queen's already taken out 1 corner and 1 middle compartment, and she's still going. She's still going strong. The king gets dropped over on the right. He's going to clear some buildings and possibly get in there and take out another air defense. And if that's the case, he's going to only have 2 air defense left. What? So another weakness of this base is that Inferno right there. It's a single Inferno, and he can overwhelm it very easily if he gets in there fast enough. And speaking of fast, again, he brought a ton of haste spells and a ton of rage spells. This is sick. It looks like he had 5. Did he have 5 haste spells this time? Really, really cool to see people using haste spells. And Toby's hastes are only level 2. So imagine once he gets those max, they're going to be even better. Anyways, Queen taking out, wow. Queen just took out the multi-Inferno by herself. The balloons were going to take it out anyway, but Queen really did amazing in this raid. She's full health still, you know, banging on something, Townhall or something. And she's going to help with the cleanup as well. But really, we don't even need her because there's so many balloons and lava pups everywhere. So, you know, killer raid, really, really well executed. Even though this was against a higher level base, he made it look easy. And he even has 1 haste spell left over. Wow. So this is what you want to do, guys. You want to look for bases that have weaknesses like Queen close to the outside, single Infernos, things like that. A couple of weaknesses, all of a sudden, you can 3-star a very high-level base. So think about working this into your wars, guys, especially if you are a high-level Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10 clan. You guys have got to get 3-stars. So think about it. Maybe in an easy war, you can try this out, because that's all you got to do. You got to try. If you're ever going to learn, you got to try. I mean, the same goes for me. I've got to just get out there and try this. I've tried it before in the past, usually failed, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm better now. Maybe. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much to Toby for showing us these sick raids. This was a lot of fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments below. The next 3-star video we're going to be doing is about hog riders, so stay tuned for that in a couple of days. All right, guys, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.